Hi everyone, Dorota Nail, international nail artist and educator here, and today we are gonna do a beautiful autumn nail art. Have a preview of it in here. I will tell you step by step how to achieve that look so you could play with it as well, and I hope you really enjoy this tutorial. So let's start. I actually truly think they look insane and amazing, and they are so beginners friendly. Like everyone can do it, those designs, and I will show you them. So I do have some Sharpies and I've got some Copic markers. Like whatever you've got it in the house, you can actually really try it. The main thing is about it, like do not paint it on a bare nails. You want to do the gel polish first, and then you can encapsulate it all inside the nail products. Okay, so I'm just gonna start painting the first design, and I will show you a few different ways because I think it's so fantastic. So what you could do it is you could go just like do a dots, crosses or whatever, and on this one I want to do like a design more to the side so we can put some sugaring in there, and then let's do maybe some crosses here as well. I usually try to also pick up a touch darker shades just because the actual alcohol, or like in my case I'm using a blue scrub, it's lighten up the markers a little bit. Okay, so here I'm just filling that up. Here maybe just a dot. So honestly, just do whatever. Just bring those colors in there and then add even some yellow. Yellow is hardly visible, but it does, it is there. And then I'm just using the blue scrub. As I say, alcohol works fantastic as well. I'm just gonna keep my blue scrub in here by pressing it down. And I find that the watercolor brush is just fantastic for it, because it just gives me a perfect amount. And nice idea is just to bring in a dots of the product. Try to don't put too much of it, because if you do it too much, it just spreads too much. Okay, so I'm just so gently touching over in there to create my design. Once this one starts to dry a little bit, I'm bringing in a touch more of it. Touch more, touch more. So it spreads even more. And that's plenty. So this gives me just a perfect marble look. And then on this one, we are gonna go a little bit lighter. So I bring it at more of an orange. And then just fill it up. Honestly, you can do it any shapes, to be honest. But if you do crosses and you do just a small dot inside, you can create flowers as well. And believe it or not, my client actually requested, Patrick was a witness, my client actually requested that nails and with the flowers, and they turned it out amazing. Like a full set turned it out amazing. They didn't took me a long time, and my client was so happy. She saw one of the videos I did it on the other social medias, because yes, we are not only on YouTube, we are everywhere. And she came in and she says, look, I really loved it, that one. I wanted it on my nails. I'm just gonna do a couple more touches on this one. Perfect. I will show you the flower design actually, which I did it for a client as well. So for the flowers, you want to go like on stars. And basically that's what I did for her. And she was like, oh my goodness, this is so pretty. That's why I actually bring back the markers. I know they have been popular for so long time and they come and go. It was this client which actually reminded me, you know what, we still should use it and have fun with this technique because it's really pretty and more effective than I thought on an actual nails. Now with this one I need to be more precise because I want to do just like a wee small drop inside each star. So nice and precise, and this one gives you an actual flowers. Nice and beautiful autumn flowers. Perfect. So we are going to move on into the next step, and that is a touch of the transfer foil gel. So I'm just grabbing a scoop of it, small scoop, and just so you see what I'm doing, I'm gonna add a touch of the black into it. Honestly, they are so super fast. Like, I mean, the entire set with this took me like, I don't know, 45 minutes for my client, and she was so happy. Okay, what I'm doing now on this one is I want to go around it, keeping this empty space. So I want some empty space because I want to decorate it. And then you can see how the product spread in here. So you want to add some gold around it. But try to don't cover those beautiful natural veins which have been created with the markers. Okay, so I will just go inside. And I am not too precise, like, you know, I'm kind of going wavy and messy. And I think this is all fun about it, like, because you don't have to be so precise, and you've got lots of freedom with these designs. So there is no good or wrong, I would say. And here I've got such a pretty vein. Perfect. 30 seconds cook. And I quite like it, so you can do it different ways. I will show you maybe one more. It's a pretty short video anyway. I quite like it that it created those rounded shapes, you know, like an rounded shapes, and that's what I'm using for my foil as well. I want those also the Tyler brush would be probably better. You would have more control. The liner seems a bit too long. Perfect. Cook this one. The first one is ready. So I've got some gold foil here. And it is so easy to transfer. Now my next step is to put the top coat over it. To protect my design. And you know, it looks like it has been so complicated, but it wasn't. Okay, for this one I'm just gonna cut a fresh piece of the transfer foil. And then apply the top coat as well. Courage. On the flower ones, I'm just gonna add, and the ones where I pour too much liquid, so please be careful like when you're doing it, so you do really, actually even the Tyler brush might be a better option on some of them, so it doesn't spread too much, because all idea about it is like so they don't spread too much. No, that's not enough. Okay, be very careful, Dorota. Yeah, so I just dried out the brush, but I like it even better now because it gives a little dimension in there. Okay, and then on this one, for a change, we are gonna add some gold leaves. But just in some places and not too big, since the flowers are so tiny. I think someone said you cannot paint the leaves. Guys, they are actually really easy. You're doing just a touches, like touch and wiggle. You could also do it with the dots and then prolong it. Dot, prolong it. They don't need to be, sometimes I think we are overthinking the design and trying to create it too perfect, and then that's where... Too real. And too real, yeah, and that's when the things can go more difficult. Okay, cook this one. And this one is ready for the next step. So again, I'm not too bothered even using the thin brush. I'm just going straight away with the top. I wanted to keep it very simple, like, and so extremely beginners friendly. And I use the fairy dust glitter, so that's a bit more rough glitter. Okay, so most of the times I would use sugar ink, but this time I wanted it more sparkly, so I use a bit bigger glitter. And then I'm curing it. This one should be ready, I hope. And you know what? It actually made me want to do more of them, like this with this gold gold leaves. I think it looks fantastic. We could also do the middles of the flowers if we're really fussy. And I'm actually, so you could just finish the way it is and it's finished, or you could do the middles of the flowers. So some people would, you wouldn't do it everywhere, just on some of them. Some people would prefer it without of the dots. Some people will prefer it with the dots. I've got mixed feelings, like which one I like better. Cure it. This one, and let's do sugar. Where are you? I should have one more. Okay, sugar on this one. And again, I'm going to do just with the brush. And sprinkle it. Okay, this one is ready, so let me clean it. There we are. I can just place it here. And honestly, you did see it like done in a matter of no time really, and been very effective. Now with this one I have dilemma, because one side of me says leave it alone because it's so pretty, and then the other side of me says no, put the sugar into it as well. But I think I'm gonna leave it because I really like it just the way it is. So top coat over it and nothing else. Yes, I love it that way. Actually, we could create it so many different designs with just the flowers as well. But I just wanted to show you, you know, like honestly, my client was like so impressed and loved it so much. So the crosses and a couple of the dots. Cook it. And then this one is ready too. So remove the excess of the sugar. It can come up in here. I'm just gonna close my product. Yeah, they look fantastic. Like you could do the entire set like this, or you could just paint them like nice orange color or white again, and do just on the one finger. And then this one is ready too. I'm just not gonna place it over here, but it's turned it out really beautiful too. You could do it like more of a French style. Oh wow, yes. So I can give you another idea as well. So imagine painting like a French, then do some gold transfer foil where the French is, and then couple flowers just on the French bit. I think that's would look fantastic too. So that's another idea for you. And I hope you have really enjoyed this very easy and short tutorial. We're sending you both huge glittery hacks and looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!